Wait, what if I told you building wealth from zero isn't about luck, inheritance, or some secret investment? It's actually a 10-step system, and almost nobody follows it. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you Step 1, why chasing salary keeps you broke. Step 2, the skills strategy that can generate your first $1,000. Step 3, how to multiply that $1,000 instead of spending it. Step 4, the simple wealth formula rich people quietly use. Step 5, why small investing beats big risks. Step 6, how to stack income streams the smart way. Step 7, why your location in the US, UK, Canada, or Germany doesn't matter anymore. Step 8, the 5-year focus rule that changes everything. Step 9, the wealth killers silently destroying your future. And Step 10, the identity shift from worker to owner. This isn't hype. This isn't get rich quick. This is how normal people, starting at zero, build real wealth. So if you're broke, stuck, or just tired of starting over, pay attention. Because by the end of this video, you won't just understand money, you'll have a blueprint. Now, let's start with the first mistake almost everyone makes. Step 1, stop playing the income game. Most people chase income. I need a higher salary. I need overtime. I need a raise. That's the trap. Income makes you feel rich. Assets make you rich. Think about it. If you make $100,000 a year in New York or London, but spend $95,000, you're stressed. If you make $40,000 but own assets paying you $1,500 per month, you sleep better. Now, here's the crazy part. Wealth isn't about how much you earn, it's about how much you own. So, the first mindset shift? Stop asking, how can I make more money? Start asking, how can I build something that pays me even when I'm asleep? That question changes everything. Step 2, from zero, you start with skills. If you have no money, your only asset is your time. So you convert time into skill, skill into income, income into assets, assets into freedom. That's the ladder. And in countries like the US, UK, Canada, Germany, we live in the best era ever for skill monetization. You don't need permission anymore. You can learn video editing, coding, copywriting, AI automation, social media management, sales, high-ticket appointment setting, all online, often free. But wait, don't try to learn everything. Pick one skill that businesses are already paying for. Not something cool, something profitable. For example, businesses always need more customers, better ads, better emails, more sales. So if you can help them make money, they'll pay you. Simple. Here's the move. Spend 90 days becoming dangerous at one skill. Not average, dangerous. That's how you escape zero. Step 3. Your first $1,000 changes everything. The hardest money you'll ever make is your first $1,000. After that, it gets easier because now you have proof. Proof builds confidence, confidence builds action, action builds income. So don't obsess over millions. Obsess over your first consistent $1,000 per month online. Freelancing, side hustles, local services, remote contracts. Doesn't matter, momentum matters. And listen carefully, don't upgrade your lifestyle. I know you want the phone, the car, the trip. Don't. Your first $1,000 is not for spending, it's for multiplying. The wealth formula nobody taught you. Here's the formula wealthy people follow. Earn, save, invest, repeat. Sounds basic, but almost nobody follows it. Let's break it down. Earn aggressively. When you're starting from zero, you don't need balance, you need momentum. Work extra hours, take freelance gigs, build your skill at night. Temporary imbalance for permanent freedom. Save ruthlessly. Not 5%, not 10%, as much as possible, because cash gives you options, and options are power. Invest intelligently. Now we get interesting. If you're in the US, UK, Canada, or Germany, you have access to some of the strongest financial markets in the world. Index funds, retirement accounts, tax-advantaged investment vehicles. For example, in the US, accounts like 401ks and IRAs. In the UK, ISAs. In Canada, TFSAs and RRSPs. In Germany, ETFs through brokerage platforms. The point isn't the vehicle, the point is ownership. You want to own pieces of businesses, not just work for them. Step 5. Stop thinking small. Most people think wealth comes from saving pennies. It doesn't. It comes from scaling income and investing consistently. Think about it. If you invest $300 a month into diversified index funds earning 8% annually, over 30 years, that's hundreds of thousands. Now imagine you increase that to $800 a month. That's how middle-class employees quietly become millionaires. Not flashy, not viral, just consistent. But here's what separates average from wealthy. They don't rely on one income stream. Step 6. Build multiple streams, the smart way. Not 10 random hustles, that's chaos. You build layers. Layer 1, active income, job or skill-based work. Layer 2, investment income, stocks, ETFs, dividends. Layer 3, scalable asset, YouTube channel, digital product, business equity. See the pattern? At first, you trade time for money. Then you trade money for assets. Then assets pay you back. And eventually, you don't need to trade time anymore. That's wealth. Not a Lamborghini, freedom of time. Step 7. Geography is no longer a limitation. If you're in a small town in Canada, or a quiet city in Germany, or anywhere in the UK outside London, or a Midwestern US town, it doesn't matter. The internet erased borders. You can work for US clients from Europe, you can sell digital products globally, you can build an audience anywhere. Your location is no longer your limitation, your mindset is. Step 8. The 5-year focus rule. Here's something most people won't tell you. If you focus intensely for 5 years, you can completely change your financial life. 5 years, that's it. Most people waste 5 years scrolling. Imagine instead, year 1, learn and earn. Year 2, increase income. Year 3, invest aggressively. Year 4, build scalable asset. Year 5, reinvest profits and expand. By year 5, you're not starting from zero anymore. You're compounding. And compounding is magic. Avoid the wealth killers. Let's talk about traps. Credit card debt, car loans you can't afford, lifestyle inflation, trying to look rich. In the US especially, consumer culture is brutal. In the UK and Canada, housing pressure is real. In Germany, stability can make you too comfortable. Different countries, same trap, spending everything you earn. Remember this, looking rich is expensive, being rich is quiet. Think ownership, not employment. Employment pays bills, ownership builds wealth. That could mean owning shares, owning a small business, owning intellectual property, owning digital assets. Even owning 0.001% of a global company through an ETF is better than owning nothing. Shift your identity from worker to owner. That mental shift changes how you move. The reality check. Let me be real with you. This won't happen in 6 months. It won't happen from one viral video. It won't happen from one crypto trade. Wealth from zero is boring at first, disciplined, repetitive, unsexy. But after a few years, it becomes unstoppable because compounding doesn't care about motivation. It rewards consistency. So, if I had to start from zero today, if everything was wiped out, here's exactly what I would do. Learn high-income skill immediately. Freelance aggressively. Save at least 50% of income. Invest monthly into diversified index funds. Build a digital asset on the side. Avoid lifestyle upgrades for 3 to 5 years. That's it. No secret, no hidden formula, just execution. You don't need to be lucky. You don't need to be born rich. You don't need perfect timing. You need direction, and you need patience. Because wealth from zero isn't built in hype. It's built in habits. So here's my question for you. Are you going to spend the next 5 years consuming content or building assets? Because 5 years will pass either way, and the version of you in 2031 will either thank you or blame you. Start now, even if it's messy, even if it's small, even if nobody believes in you yet. Build skill, build income, build assets. Repeat. That's how you build wealth from zero.